you want to make this simple spike trap, follow this tutorial. The first thing you're going to want to do is, in your village, get a wagon and fill it with as many logs as you can, which is 12. It's also important to bring a hammer. You're going to need 22 logs for the entire trap. Another important thing to do at your village is to grab the building plan, so that you can actually build something. If you can select building plan 2, then that's a lot better. And then you would make the trap out of stone walls instead of wooden. Once you have the wagon and the building plan selected, walk over to an open space and place a building plan down. You want to grab a wooden spike wall, and this will mark the middle of the entire trap. Once you build this wood wall, you're going to want to place a wooden shack on top of it. Now you have the roof, or the thing that will be broken, to make the trap work. Now you're going to want to surround the roof with 4 wooden walls. But before you build all 4, make sure you leave one open, so that you can actually put spikes inside of it. You want to place the walls so that the beams are on the outside, so that you can actually get on top of it. If the beams were on the inside, the people could easily climb out and not get attacked by the spikes. Once you do that, the actual spike part comes into play. You're going to place 6 spikes in the middle of it. For the first spike, make sure you go as close to the walls as you can. You have to really squeeze them in to get them to work. Once you have everything built, grab your hammer and hit the roof once. It should look correct. To get on top of the trap, you can just jump on the beams, and this will be how you lure your enemies into it. The concept behind it is you stand here, and when somebody jumps on the roof, you smack the roof and destroy it, and then you jump on the top of the walls so that you don't land to the spikes. Instead of waiting for somebody to come over, I went over to a group of guys, and I lured them in here. When we got close, I jumped onto the beams to get on the top of the walls, and they followed me. I started fighting them because I was trying to lure them into the roof. And for some reason, one of them destroyed the roof with a hammer, and it made both of them go into it. This is very effective because the only way for the spikes to not deal damage to them is if they stand perfectly still, or if they get out of the spike pit somehow. If this happens to you, you should destroy one of the wooden walls with your hammer. Grab the loot, put it in the wagon, and just run away. I actually did this and I got away and I came back to kill them later. That's about it for the tutorial. Subscribe for more.